Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome here to Akron, Iowa at the beautiful Sargent Field. Tonight we got a matchup between the 3-0 West Sioux Falcons and the 6-3 Akron-Westfield Westerners. Your lineup tonight for the Falcons start off with number 1, Avery Milliken, playing center field. Batting second, number 10, Dylan Wiggins, playing shortstop. Batting third, the pitcher, Mason Kapak, number 11. Batting in the cleanup spot, we have number 8, Blake Wiggins. He'll be playing first base. Batting fifth, number 2, Zach Finzen, playing second base. Batting sixth, number 12, Carter Van Wine. He will be playing left field. Next up, we got number 7, Carson Van Ort, playing right field. Next up, Charlie Holton, number 3, playing third base. And to end things off for the Falcons, we got number 17, Austin Van Engelhoven, who will be catching tonight, and he will have a designated hitter hitting for him, number 5, Jaden Knotts. See here, the Westerners are just starting to get warmed up. And we'll get ready to
Avery Milliken.
leading off tonight, we have Avery Milliken. Starting for pitching for Akron, we have number 22, Michael Swancutt. Coming with the first pitch, swing and a miss by Milliken. Milliken's been a good hitter so far for the years for the Falcons. He's got a batting average of .250. Next pitch is a ball low. Popped up high. Staying in play. Jack Terpstra comes over, calls for it, but it's called off by Casey Nielsen, who makes the catch, leading the first out.
Next up for the Falcons, the shortstop, Dylan Wiggins.
Next up for the Falcons, the shortstop, Dylan Wiggins, wearing number 10 tonight. Wiggins hits the first pitch right up the middle between the second and shortstop. Center fielder comes in to pick it up, and he'll get to first base.
Now batting the pitcher, Mason Kapak.
Next up will be the pitcher, Mason Kapak. First pitch is fouled back up over the grandstand. Second pitch is low and away, counts 1-1. Kapak steps back into the box. He's settled in right in the middle there. Hits it, kind of a short pop-up. Center fielder goes back to get it, and makes the shortstop. Sorry, brings out the second out for Falcons.
Now batting.
Next up
The first baseman, Blake.
will be
Wiggins.
number 8, Blake Wiggins, playing first base tonight. First left-handed batter of the night. Swancutt looks over first base. First pitch, strike up the middle. Second pitch is popped way up high. Shortstop's calling for it. Connor Wendell makes the catch. It's 3 outs.
No hits, no errors.
West Sioux scores no runs on no hits and no errors. Score remains 0-0. We'll be right back after some quick messages. Welcome back to Akron, Iowa, for our matchup between Falcons and the Westerners. Your starting lineup tonight for the Westerners. We'll start with the leadoff batter, Hayden Wahlberg, playing second base. Batting second, Carter Wilkin, playing left field. Batting third, the pitcher, Michael Swancutt. Batting fourth, in the cleanup position, the third baseman, Jack Terpstra. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Casey Nielsen. He'll be followed by the center fielder, Eric Allard. Following him will be the right fielder, Tatum Wilkin. Batting eighth, the catcher, Nathan Gaswind. And finally, the shortstop, Connor Wendell, will be batting ninth in the lineup for the Westerners. Pitching tonight for the Falcons will be Mason Kopic.
Hayden Wahlberg.
As Wahlberg steps into the box here, gets ready for the pitch. And he's immediately takes one in the back. He'll get to first base.
Now batting the left fielder, Carter Wilkin.
Next up to bat for the Westerners, the left fielder, Carter Wilkin. Carter Wilkin leads the Westerners in hits coming into this game and RBIs. Been solid so far for the Westerners as he watches the first pitch go by high. Wahlberg takes off towards second, thrown by the catcher really high. Looks like he tripped on the pitch. Pitch was high, making the count 2-0. Wahlberg now on second. Wilkin watches another pitch high. Counts 3-0. Watches another one high. Sorry. Count was 2-1. Now it's 3-1. Strike two comes right down the middle. Wilkin pops it up. Third baseman calls for it, makes the catch for out one.
Now batting the pitcher, Michael Swancut.
Coming up to bat next, the pitcher, Michael Swancut. Also had a solid year so far for the Westerners. Westerners got quite a few good hitters this year. Fouls that one back into the net. Hits this one high and back to the left fielder. Left fielder goes back, makes the catch at the warning track. Wahlberg goes to third. Easily makes it standing up.
Now batting the third baseman, Jack.
That'll bring up the third baseman, Jack Terpstra. Terpstra finds the gap between left and center field. He'll look too, but won't go. That'll score Hayden Wahlberg. Hayden Wahlberg bring the score to Akron-Westfield 1, West Sioux none. That'll bring up the first baseman, Casey Nielsen. Hits first pitch, goes to third baseman. He makes the throw, gets the third out for the Falcons.
One hit and no errors. After one inning of play, the Westerners lead the Falcons 1-0.
Akron gets enough hits, bring the score up to 1-0. We'll step away for a second.
Ag Optimus in Akron is dedicated to relationship-based trading and risk management. That means we emphasize the importance of getting to know each client well in order to personalize services to match all of our clients' needs. As risk management can often define a company's margins, competitiveness, and industry standing, we take this task very seriously, helping our clients execute trades and providing comprehensive market insights. Contact Ag Optimus in Akron today. Let us help you find solutions. Big Sioux Seed, located in Akron, provides area farmers with Pioneer brand seed, products, and services. We grow when you grow. So contact us at Big Sioux Seed to see how we can help your farm operation. Big Sioux Seed, proud to support this live stream of Akron-Westfield.
Welcome back to Akron, as the Falcons are back up to bat at the top of the second inning. Leading off for the Falcons this inning, we got Zach Finzen, the second baseman. First pitch from Swanka will be a strike. Second pitch will be in the dirt. Bring the count to 1-1. pitch. Strike. Thought it was a little high, but there's a reason I'm up here and the umpire's down there. One, two, the count now. Swing and a miss. Get the first out for the Westerners.
Now batting, the left fielder, Carter Van Wy.
Now up for the Falcons, the left fielder Carter Van Wy. First pitch high. Second pitch, swung and missed by Van Wy. Bring the count to 1-1. Van Wy, so far this year, hit with a batting average of 111. Their pitch fouled off. Bring the count to 1-2. That pitch is high. I'll bring the count. 2-2. Next pitch is fouled back and over the fence. That pitch, line drive between the second and shortstop, missed by the center fielder who tried to grab it on the hop. That'll allow Van Wy to reach second base.
Now batting, the right fielder, Carson Van Ort.
Next up for the Falcons, the right fielder, Carson Van Ort. That pitch hit off the handle. Second baseman comes up to get it, tosses it over the first baseman who makes the play. First baseman throws it to the throws it over to third base, trying to get Van Wy. Van Wy ends up being safe, but it's close play.
For the Falcons, the third baseman, Charlie Holton.
Now batting for the Falcons, the third baseman, Charlie Holton. That first pitch is high. Next pitch, right down the middle. Holton will watch it go by. Michael Swancutt, the pitcher for tonight for the Westerners, the lone senior on the team. Third year in a row, Akron's had only one senior on the team. Very young yet talented team. As the second pitch is called strike. Swancutt comes into tonight with an ERA of 2. That ball is swung up a little high, but he wants it anyways.
After 1.5 innings of play, the Westerners lead 1-0.
Score will remain 1-0. Westerners leading. We'll be right back after a few words from our sponsor.
Ready to start a career?
Welcome back here to Sargent Field. Now batting for the Westerners, the center fielder, Eric Allard. Second pitch will be ball high. Ball inside as Eric jumps out of the way. Eric drops his bat that time, ducking from the ball. Now it'll be ball 4. Eric watches it go by.
Next up for the Westerners.
That'll bring up the right fielder, Tatum Wilkin, for the Westerners.
Right fielder, Tatum Wilkin.
Tatum getting a sign from head coach Gordy Johnson here. Now he steps into the box. A pitch will be over his head. Catcher's looking around for it, but he finds it. Keeps Eric on first. Pitcher throws over to first, unable to get him. Kopic goes back to first, trying to get Eric Allard, but is unable to again. Keeping him honest over there. Now back to the plate. Eric steals second. Throw. Just too late. Close play over there at second, but Eric gets the steal. Counts 2-0 here. With the next pitch, Tatum's swing is a miss. Counts now 2-1. Buck called, I believe, by the field umpire. Eric gets a free base over to third base now. Strong start to this inning by the Westerners. That pitch will be in the dirt. Counts now 3-1. Match pitch right down the middle. Wilkin watching. Full count now. And a swoop. Oh, sorry, not full count. Now should be full count. A swing and a miss there by Wilkin. Pops that one back and away. Next pitch, just a nice low pop-up to first baseman who makes the catch. Allard will remain on third. And that will bring up the catcher,
Now batting the catcher,
Nathan Gaswint. Freshman catcher, don't see that often. But he's been holding his own for the Westerners so far this year. He watches that first pitch, it's a ball. That second pitch fouled back. Gaswint comes into the night with a batting average of .294. Not bad at all for a freshman. Next pitch is high. I'll be ball 2. Ball inside. Bring the count to 3-0. Swing and a miss there for that pitch. Allard still threatening from third base. Gaswint hopes to drive in another run here for the Westerners, so he'll watch that one go by. That'll be the third ball. Umpire saying full count now. Ball outside there. Nah, Gaswint will take first base.
Connor Wendell.
Now up for the Westerners, the shortstop Connor Wendell. We'll get a courtesy runner for Gaswint. Courtesy runner will be Leighton Cook. Cook steals second. Catcher made it look like he was going to throw, but just sent it back to the pitcher. Runners now on first and second for the Westerners. That pitch is driven to left field. Left fieldman gets under it. Head coach Gordy Johnson will send Eric Allard from third base. Cook will miss throw by Falcons missed their cutoff throw, and the ball ended up rolling into the infield, and Cook will steal third off of that.
Second baseman Hayden Wahlberg.
I'll bring the Westerners lead up to 2-0 as Hayden Wahlberg's top of the lineup steps back into the box. He'll hit it right between third and shortstop, and he'll get to first and drive in a third run for the Westerners.
Now batting the left fielder, Carter
That will bring up the left fielder again, Carter Wilkin. First pitch strike. Hayden Wahlberg makes a dash for second base, and he'll make it. Runner now on second. 2 outs for the Falcons. As a high pitch is hit up high by Carter Wilkin, and that'll be caught by the center fielder. Falcons make it out of that inning. Now we'll step away for a second.
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality health care, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Call the infield, the umpire in the infield, the base, base umpire, not the.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Welcome back here to Akron, Iowa, where the Westerners lead the Falcons 3-0.
Leading off for the Falcons, a designated hitter, Jaden Cox.
Leading off for the Falcons this inning, designated hitter Jaden Knotts. First pitch, swing and a miss. Second pitch, also swing and a miss. 0-2 count now. Short little blooper hit to the second baseman, but caught by Hayden Wahlberg.
Now batting the center fielder, Avery Milliken.
That will bring up the center fielder, Avery Milliken. Top of the order for the Falcons now. Pitch just a little outside. Be ball one. Second pitch, also just outside. Be ball two. Count's now 2-0. Strike three, or strike one. Third pitch will be strike three, or strike one. Next pitch, high and tight. I'll be ball three. Count now 3-1. That pitch will be fouled off towards the Western dugout. Full count now for Avery Milliken. That pitch is driven to center field. Allard gets under it, makes the catch for out number 2 for the Westerners. That will bring up the shortstop, Dylan Wiggins, for the Falcons.
Now batting the shortstop, Dylan Wiggins.
First pitch down the middle for strike 1. Wiggins hitting well for the Falcons so far in their first 3 games. He's got a batting average of 300. As he'll watch that second pitch come by, that's ball 1. Counts now 1-1. That ball is driven to center field. Allard goes back for it and makes the catch. That'll be out number 3 for the Westerners.
Falcons get no runs.
They'll score no runs, on no runs and no hits and no errors.
2.5 innings of play. The Westerners
Now for
lead
some quick words from our
3-1.
sponsors.
Ag Optimus in Akron is dedicated to relationship-based trading and risk management. That means we emphasize the importance of getting to know each client well in order to personalize services to match all of our clients' needs. As risk management can often define a company's margins, competitiveness, and industry standing, we take this task very seriously, helping our clients execute trades and providing comprehensive market insights. Contact Ag Optimus in Akron today. Let us help you find solutions. Big Sioux Seed, located in Akron, provides area farmers with Pioneer brand seed, products, and services. We grow when you grow. So contact us at Big Sioux Seed to see how we can help your farm operation. Big Sioux Seed, proud to support this live stream of Akron-Westfield Athletics. And Michael Harris and his crew looks forward to helping you learn more about how Pioneer brand can help you.
Welcome back to Akron, as the Westerners lead the Falcons 3-0.
For the Westerners,
Leading off this inning for the Westerners, the pitcher Michael Swancutt.
Adam wants me to play this together Saturday. And I can't, because I got to use this for 45. Otherwise I have to spend several minutes dragging it all out. I usually
First pitch, just a little outside. Will be ball 1.
it's supposed to be approved by the head up, higher ups and more. Plus I don't want to do it, so I hate to be on
That pitch popped up to left field. And he'll get under it. Catches it on the warning track.
Man, it's 2 of them sit there.
That is Swancutt's second hit. That has been caught on the warning track by the
Now
left
batting
fielder.
The third baseman, Jack Terpstra.
Anyways, that will bring up the third baseman, Jack Terpstra.
I could play it before the game starts.
Swing and a miss by Terpstra there.
See how it's labeled? They want me to play.
Well, that pitch, ball 1. As Terpstra watches it go by. Ball popped up over to left field. It's a fair ball. Terpstra will go to 2. We'll get 2 standing up. It's hard to see from over where I'm sitting up here in the crow's nest. Thought it might go foul, but stays fair. And that'll give the Westerners a runner on second with one out. Next up for the Westerners, the first baseman, Casey Nielsen. Pitcher throws back, second baseman trying to get Terpstra, but he'll be safe as the ball goes by. Ball hit foul by Casey Nielsen. Terpstra steals for second, and he'll get under it. The ball goes by. He thinks about going, but he'll stay there. I'll now put a runner on third for Casey here. So he'll try to drive it in. Ball popped up in the infield, caught by the second baseman.
Now batting the center fielder, Eric Allard.
That'll bring up the center fielder, Eric Allard. 2 outs now for the Falcons. That first pitch, go over his head. Ball one. That pitch driven in the gap. That'll be Allard's first hit of the night. And will drive in the run. Brings the score 4-0.
Now batting the right fielder.
And also bring up the right fielder, Tatum Wilkin. That pitch is driven to the shortstop. Thinks about going for the double play, but decides to go to first, and we'll get him there.
Westerners score 1 run on 2 hits.
Westerners end up scoring 1 run.
After 3 completing.
We'll be right back after a few.
Ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality health care, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Welcome back to Sargent Field here in Akron, Iowa. As the Falcons now come up to bat in the top of the 4th.
Leading off the Falcons, the pitcher, Mason.
Leading off will be the pitcher, Mason Kopic. First pitch, swing and a miss. That second pitch will be in the dirt. Going back to the backstop. Count now 1-1. Just a little high. Bring the count to 2-1. That ball is fouled back. Count now 2-2. Ball popped up. Catcher tries to get under it, and he will make the catch. First out for the first out for the Westerners.
Now batting the first baseman, Blake Wiggins.
That will bring up the first baseman, Blake Wiggins. Now to bat. First pitch, just above his head. That second pitch will be driven foul. That'll be out of play. Count now 1-1. Ball 2 will be just a little high. That pitch will be driven to right field. So right fielder gets under it and makes the catch for out number 2 for the Westerners.
Now batting the second baseman, Zach Finzen.
Now batting the second baseman, Zach Finzen. Ball high. Ball 2 will also be high. That pitch will be just a little inside. Count now 3-0. Swancut, the pitcher, will try to rope. Oh. Finzen back in here. That'll be a swing and a miss. Rarely nowadays do you see people swing on 3-0 counts. And that'll be ball 4. The first batter walked by Swancut tonight.
Left fielder, Carter Van Wy.
And that'll bring up the left fielder, Carter Van Wy. Van Wy last time up got a base hit. Swanka throws over to first, but is unable to get him. Ball one. Ball low in the dirt. Finzen will steal. Will get over to second base. Strike one, right down the middle. Count now 2-1. 2 outs here for the Westerners. Zach Finzen, the runner for West Sioux, on second base. Swankitt looks back at him. That ball be popped out of play. Bring the count 2-2. That ball just a little low. I'll bring a full count for Carter Van Wyn. Hoping to get some momentum going here for West Sioux. Rein this lead that the Westerners have built up a little in here. And he will be walked too. That'll be 2 straight batters walked by Swankitt. Runner on first and second now for the Falcons. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Carson Van Ort. Strike one from that first pitch. Swankitt trying to get out of this inning after walking walking 2 batters in a row. That ball will be hit right back to the pitcher, who will throw it over to first base for the 3rd out of the inning.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Ag Optimus in Akron is dedicated to relationship-based trading and risk management. That means we emphasize the importance of getting to know each client well in order to personalize services to match all of our clients' needs. As risk management can often define a company's margins, competitiveness, and industry standing, we take this task very seriously, helping our clients execute trades and providing comprehensive market insights. Contact Ag Optimus in Akron today. Let us help you find solutions.
Welcome back here to Akron as the Westerners lead the Falcons 4-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Leading off for the Westerners this inning will be the catcher, Nathan Gaswind. As that first pitch goes into the dirt, that'll be ball one. Second pitch. Be just a little low. Ball two. Strike one there as Gaswind watches it go by. That pitch driven to third baseman, who goes under his glove, will be picked up by a left fielder. Gaswin will get to first. That will bring up the shortstop for the Westerners, Connor Wendell. We'll have a courtesy runner for Gaswin. It will be number 9, Leighton Cook.
The shortstop, Connor Wendell.
Last time, Cook was out there pinch running. Quite adventurous time as ball's thrown back to first, tried to pick him off, but not quite. Cook will steal second, and he'll look third, but he will inevitably decide to stay at second with the pass ball there. That pitch will be above Wendell's head. Ball 2. That was Cook's third steal of the night, if I'm right. Only his second time running so far. Ball is driven foul for strike 1. Counts now 2-1. As Kopic throws the ball back there, trying to get Leighton Cook at second. Bounces off the second baseman's glove, but Cook stays at second. Swing and a miss there for strike number 2. Kopic throws it back over to second. Just keeping Cook honest. Like I said before, he's already got a few steals on the night. Trying to keep him at second base there. Ball 3 will be high. Full count now for Connor Wendell. He will drive that foul towards left field, but it will be out of play. That pitch also driven out of play. That ball will be driven up, being called for by Zach Finson, the second baseman, who will make the catch, getting the first out for the Falcons.
Now batting the second baseman, Hayden Wahlberg.
That will bring up the second baseman, Hayden Wahlberg. Leighton Cooks continues to sit on second base. Wahlberg wants to drive him in here. That ball will be in the dirt. Pass ball will allow Leighton Cook to get to third. Ball outside. That'll be ball number 2. Ball 3 will be in the dirt. That'll allow Leighton Cook to come in and score the Westerners' 5th run of the night. Three and 0 now the count. And Hayden Wahlberg will watch ball 4 go by. He'll get to first base.
Now batting the left fielder.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Carter Wilkin. As Wahlberg steals second, thrown by the catcher, just a little late. Ball 2 there for Carter Wilkin. That ball will be hit high to center fielder. And a little confused about what's going on here. It looks like the base umpire is maybe called another balk.
Why'd she get
So allow Wahlberg to go to third base and also give Carter Wilkin a new life here. Strike 1 for Carter Wilkin. As he'll drive it, and that'll get down over by center field. Center fielder misses it. Wilkin will go to second, and he'll go third. And the throw will be off. Wilkin, with the triple on an error there, will drive in Wahlberg, who will score another one from the Westerners. Falcons head coach now wants to come out and talk about it. Westerners coach will also bring together his batters and runners, discuss their plan of action.
Now batting the pitcher, Michael Swancut.
After those meetings, that will bring up the pitcher for the Westerners, Michael Swancut. So far today, he's had 2 hard-driven balls over to left field, both caught on the warning track. That pitch will be high. That pitch will be driven foul. Count now 1-1. That will be driven up. Will land right on top of the Falcons dugout. Count now 1-2. As the pitcher, Mason Kopic, now looks to retire Swancut. Another ball-driven foul.
Staying alive.
Ball high there. Bounces off the catcher's glove. Wilkin on third base thinks about it, but decides he better not. Pitch swung high by Swancutt, and he'll strike out. Be the second out
Now batting the third baseman,
for the Falcons,
Jack.
but that'll bring up the third baseman, Jack Terpstra, who's had a good night tonight, getting on base both times up. As he watches that first strike go by. Second pitch now. Just low. And count 1-1. That ball just a little outside. Count now 2-1. Falcons here with 2 outs. Runner on third for the Westerners. As that ball just a little high. Count now 3-1. That ball driven over the first baseman's head to the right fielder. Allow the runner to reach and Terpstra to get to first. That'll bring the score, Akron-Westfield 7, West Sioux 0.
Casey Nielsen.
That'll also bring up the first baseman for the Westerners, Casey Nielsen. Terpstra, another Westerner, he's stolen a few bases so far this year, and just as I say that, he steals second, looks to third, but decides not to, as the pass ball gets by the catcher. That ball goes over Casey's head. Bring the count to 2-0. That ball, driven foul. That ball just stays fair, gets under the third baseman's glove. Terpstra will head home. Casey looks second, but stays at first. And that will bring the score, AW8, West Sioux 0. Westerners driving up the score in this inning.
Now batting the center fielder, Eric Heller.
West Sioux trying to get out of it with 2 outs. Casey Nielsen will get a pinch runner.
Enriquez.
Pinch runner will be Alex Enriquez. And now up to bat for the Westerners, the center fielder, Eric Allard. That ball driven deep into right field. Catch made by the right fielder. And that will bring this inning to an end. They score 4 runs this inning. We will be right back after a few words.
Big Sioux Seed, located in Akron, provides area farmers with Pioneer brand seed, products, and services. We grow when you grow. So contact us at Big Sioux Seed to see how we can help your farm operation. Big Sioux Seed, proud to support this live stream of Akron-Westfield Athletics. And Michael Harris and his crew looks forward to helping you learn more about how Pioneer brand can help you.
You ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Welcome back here to Akron. As the Westerners have just made a pitching change, they will bring in Tatum Wilkin from right field. The former pitcher Michael Swancutt will go to left, and Carter Wilkin will go to right field. Wilkin just taking a few extra pitches here, getting warmed up. And that will bring up number 8, Blake Wiggins.
Leading off for the Falcons, the first baseman, Blake Wiggins.
First ball's inside. A ball popped up. The pitcher, Tatum Wilkin will make the catch to get the first out for the Westerners.
Now pitching for the Westerners, Tatum Wilkin. Now batting,
That will bring up
the designated hitter, Jaden Cox.
the designated hitter, Jaden Kotz. First pitch there was a ball. Next pitch in the dirt for ball number 2. 2-0 is the count. That ball will be driven up and back. Gassman will try to get it, but just out of play. I'll bring the count to 2-1. Now 1 out here for the Westerners.
Now Michael Swancutt. Carter Wilkin has moved to right.
Here comes the next pitch. It will be swing and a miss for strike number 2 for Kotz here. Count now 2-2. That pitch will be in the dirt. Bring up a full count. Another swing and a miss by Kotz for these. That will give the Westerners their second out of the inning.
Now batting the center fielder, Avery Milliken.
That will bring up
Top of the order.
Avery Milliken for the Falcons. He's been hitting well today. That ball, just a little blooper over the second baseman's head, and will allow Milliken to reach first.
Not batting the shortstop.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Dylan Wiggins. Milliken will steal second, but ball's fouled off by Wiggins, so he will have to stay at first. Wilkin goes back to the plate, but it's fouled off yet again. Milliken just getting his sprints in over there, between second and first. Milliken steals yet again, but the ball is yet again fouled off by Wiggins at the plate. Counts 0-2 here for Dylan Wiggins. 2 outs for the Westerners as Wilkin throws over to first. Milliken sees it coming and is able to get back in time. Milliken steals yet again, but this time Wiggins decides not to swing for ball number 1. That will allow Milliken to reach second base. Count now 1-2 for Wiggins at the plate. And he drives it deep into center field. Catch made by the center fielder, Eric Allard, and that will end the inning.
No runs, no hits.
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality health care, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Welcome back here to Akron, Iowa at Sargent Field. The Westerners lead the Falcons 8-0 after 4.5 innings of play. Mason Kopic still on the mound for the Falcons. Leading off this inning for the Westerners will be the pitcher, Tatum Wilkin. The first pitch, swung and a miss by Wilkin there for strike number 1. That ball called a strike. Counts now 0-2. Ball outside for ball number 1. That ball driven up. Caught by the pitcher, Mason Kopic, for the first out for the Falcons this inning. That will bring up the catcher, Nathan Gaswint. Gaswint having a nice night so far. He hopes to see it continue. So he watches the first pitch go by. That'll be ball number 1. That pitch will be hit to the shortstop. Just throws over to first, but bounces over the first baseman's glove. Will allow Gaswint to get to second. And again, Leighton Cook will come into courtesy run for Gaswint.
Now batting, Connor.
This time Cook doesn't have to steal the second like he has it every time he's ran so far, because he's already there. Now batting for the Westerners, number 3, Connor Wendell. As he drives the ball foul. That ball will be popped up, out of play. Counts 0-2 here for Connor, as that ball is also popped up, and just barely fair. That'll allow Connor to get second and drive in another run for the Westerners, bringing the score AW 9, West Sioux 0.
One more run. Game's over. Now batting for the Westerners, the second
That
baseman,
will bring up
Hayden
the second
Wahlberg.
baseman, Hayden Wahlberg. Just a reminder, in high school baseball here in Iowa, after 5 innings of play, if the team is up by 10, they win the game, as Hayden Wahlberg drives the ball to center field deep, and that will drive in Connor Wendell for the 10th run for the Westerners. And that will end the game here. So the Westerners defeat the Falcons 10-0 after 5 innings of play.
Please